When we're solving systems of equations by elimination, what we want to look for is a letter that has the same number and opposite signs. So as I look at this equation, the x's have a 7 and a 2, not the same number. If we move over to the y's, we see a 5 and a 5, which is good. I prefer multiplying one of these equations by -1. Because if I'm going to cancel out this y, I would like them to have opposite signs. So if I multiply the bottom equation by -1, it would become -2x minus 5y equals -21. So really the only thing that changes is the signs. I would change the positive 2x to a -2x, the positive 5y to a -5y, and the positive 21 to a -21. The top equation remains unchanged, so we'll just copy it down above the new equation. And now we're looking at an equation where the y's have the same number and the opposite sign, so they can be canceled out. When we combine these two equations together, remember we're going to move down each column to combine like terms. If you have 7 x's and you take away 2 of them, you now have 5 x's. If you have 5 y's and you take away all 5 of them, you have no more y's. So the y's are eliminated from this problem. 61 take away 21 is 40. So now that we've combined like terms, we end up with the equation 5x equals 40. We undo 5 times x with a divide 5 and find that x equals 8. This is good news. We know what x equals. We also need to figure out what y equals. In order to find out what y equals, we're going to substitute x for 8 in one of the original problems. I'm going to choose the top problem, and I'm going to change x to 8. So I'll rewrite the top problem. Instead of 7 times x, it's going to be 7 times 8, because again, we've already discovered that x is equal to 8. We'll complete copying down the rest of the problem. So 7 times x, or 7 times 8, plus 5y equals 61. We should always distribute to simplify as soon as we can. 7 times 8 is 56, and we can copy down the rest of the problem. Plus 5y equals 61. At this point, we're looking at a basic two-step algebra equation, the kind that we solve many times over. We want to undo the item connected to the y by addition or subtraction first. The 56 is connected by addition, so we would subtract 56 from both sides. And we'll find that 5y equals 61 minus 56, which is 5. We divide by 5, and we'll find that y equals 1. We now know both x and y, and we can write our answer in proper form as a coordinate point, 8, 1. If you were to graph each of these equations, they would cross at one point, and that point would be 8, 1.